and a lot of good stuff in the community.
Yep.
Give me a sec before you start up and your thing. I'm going to reset my screen.
Sure. Let me know when to go. I'll intro the top team. You can intro the bottom team.
Okay.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 7. I am Gandair, and casting with me is...
The bird getting some words with Gandair again, and it's really awesome to see both these scenes. Blind Pick Banditos and Llamas can be matching up against each other.
Yep. On the top half of the screen, we have Blind Pick Bandits, Talith PA playing as Ezreal, Aesh playing as Lulu, Jjaja playing as Malphite, Elalya playing as Poppy, and Aparkhurst playing as Jjaja. And who do we have on the bottom? Or on the right side now, rather?
We do have the Wukong, Wukong being played by vNaK. We're going to have Llamas going to be played that Blitzcrank. We're going to have HaIfhearted with Alistar. We do have Volandum. We're going to be playing that Cassiopeia, and lastly but not least, we're going to have Maokai being played by urmamasllama.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to be happening with both teams. A lot of items being built right now. Wow, I just saw all the bursts from Llamas right here. I mean, there is going to be a little bit of engagement on top, so I mean, we're going to be seeing that soon. But what do you expect the items to be built for? Playing pick for Banditos as well.
All right. I'm going to try and see the future. I could be horrifically wrong. I'm going to say we're looking at Sheen, Triforce, Poppy. We're going to be looking at Hextech Sweeper maybe on Hextech Sweeper or Shirelia's on Aesh. Manamune on that Blitzcrank over there. Maybe a Phage on that Alistar if he's gonna go for that kind of hybridy build. Other than that, there's like lots of potions. People are really thirsty today. I know Chalice builds into something. I don't know what, but it does something.
It's going to be built into the new Chalice that is going to be really, really interesting. We'll talk about the stats later, but here we go at the start of the game. We're going to have Maokai and Jjaja bottom. This is actually really interesting to see. We're going to have vNaK going to be picking up that middle turret, and Poppy going to pick up that turret over as middle. So, yeah, Malphite Jjaja, what do you expect out of that bottom lane?
I don't know. I've never seen a Jjaja bottom. I know Aparkhurst plays a lot of bottom lane, so if there's someone that's experienced with it, I'm going to go ahead and trust Aparkhurst's judgment that he's got something going on down there. Maokai, we see bottom lane a lot. You know, that's not too big of a surprise. We got the click war starting here, a little bit of damage. But not a lot of craziness. Cassiopeia up at the top, which is something you see. She's just, still really good up there. And got a couple of those potions going down. Missed with the Blitzcrank grab, sticking his head a little bit too far, taking some damage. Got the mana shield goes off, and turning around, dashing right back into the fight. He knows that he can die and come back with the revive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him hit that. No, he's hit it instantly. Blitzcrank on his way back up to the fight already. Jjaja goes down, and followed quickly thereafter by Alistar. Now it's a 3v2, but, Malphite on his way back up as well. Alistar as well, people popping those revives right away. You see the point up at the top here, still neutral. Neither team is clearly in a position to grab it at this point.
Yeah, Aesh taking a lot of damage. You're going to see Volandum probably going to be down to Jjaja, and Jjaja is going to do a lot of damage with that. And we're going to see probably, oh no, vNaK's going to be coming back in, and it's going to come back in from the revive. Cassiopeia is going to come back from the revive, and we might be seeing a possible take from Llamas right now.
Yeah, Llamas, especially with Cassiopeia being alive and heading up there. Talith PA and Jjaja are really going to have to delay until Aesh gets there. Otherwise, they're going to lose that point. We got Aesh who's making it up there now. Looks like he's going to go straight for Volandum, and yep, gets that interrupt there. Is buying some time, waiting for Elalya to get up here. Point still neutral up at the top of the map right now.
Yeah, definitely. All the kills are the only thing that are actually moving these points right now. Going to have HaIfhearted, going to go headbutt, and going to pulverize. We're going to see if that can do something. Going to be taken down is that Wukong, and really quickly the ultimate coming out from Ezreal's True Shot Barrage. You're going to see the ultimate come from Wildgrowth onto Poppy, and you're going to see Alistar getting down. We're going to see Malphite get caught from the Blitzcrank. There's going to be enough damage. Diplomacy going off onto Cassiopeia, so there's no damage Nyx can do to Poppy. And there we go. We're going to be capturing at the top lane. Hopefully, is Blind Pick Banditos.
It only took 3 levels for that fight to finish, but it has gone in Blind Pick Banditos' favor at the bottom of the map. urmamasllama has Aparkhurst pushed up against that tower, and with the really long distance on that sapling toss, he's going to be able to get some harass off with that shield from Jjaja. May be able to negate that from happening. Up at the top of the map, we have Aesh and Elalya parked just up there out of sight, and Elalya is going to go ahead and go down, make a play, maybe play some mind games, maybe just grab the health relic and go back. We will have to find out. Oh, there's a ping going off in the middle of the map. That's a purple ping though. Looks like
they do kind of want to push out that advantage. They have a CV, and CV goes down onto there, so they can see. CV being used. What do you think about that from Desolana?
CV, really wow, quickly. Blitzcrank grab, pulls Jjaja right out of the bushes there, but Jjaja goes ahead and speeds his own way on out of there. Very tanky, got a lot of hit points. Looks like maybe that was a wrong turn, I don't know. Wukong dashes right on after him. He's going to have to work to get away from that. Top point open right now if someone wants to break off, and Lulu broken off to the drill. Distractionary tactics right there. People having to swing around, Volandum and crew heading over there as quick as they can, but Aesh is able to get the neutral off successfully on that point.
You do see Jjaja still kind of trolling around, kind of getting around, hopefully. Not going to get taken down, 50 health right now. Takes down vNaK. vNaK is not going to get the takedown, and it is actually going to be turned around. We're going to see Alistar trying to get onto Jjaja, but Jjaja is still going to be staying alive. The best maneuverability from that Malphite, going to be able to just delay the top lane, but also neutralize that point. So great job by that Malphite.
Yeah, that Malphite handles better than my car does. Look at him getting out of that fight, getting there with a couple of there was only a couple of hit points left. urmamasllama doing a little bit of damage to Aparkhurst, but not enough to be too meaningful. Parker seems to be running a little bit lower on mana than Maokai has been. Creep wave getting pushed up on that middle point there, but with Blitz and Cassiopeia right there, it's not going to be too big of a deal. And as you were saying earlier, Clairvoyance is really good for spotting ganks and things like that. And you saw another one go down right over there by that speed shrine. It's really good for catching those ambushes before they happen. And Jjaja is in the middle of a bad place. 4? What? Wukong, goddammit! Wukong has even got the casters fooled here. You know, 4 champs up there. Jjaja escaping that once again. And things sort of mellowed out, but it looks like we're just waiting for the bear trap to go off.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to get Talith, but Talith is going to be able to just get away from that Blitzcrank grab. Nothing really going to be happening right there, but they're going to try to pressure up this top lane, and they're going to try to grab at least one of these carries so they can, you know, get this safely, more safely than ever. We're going to see vNaK come right back into Talith. Talith's going to take a lot of bit damage, but going to disengage with Wukong, or Malphite going to be helping out as well.
And there we go. Elalya's got vNaK pushed up against the wall. Tons of damage there. Ezreal helps out, gets the kill off of that with his ultimate. Tries to get out of the fight, but he's got an exhaust off on him. And there we go. Malphite saved him right there with the ultimate. Enables Talith PA to get out of that fight. And Elalya just going after Volandum now after getting her first kill. Nope, gonna change her mind. She's gonna go over for Blitzcrank instead. Nope, gonna go for HaIfhearted. Whatever's in range is where her hammer is going to go. They're really trying to get Volandum down though because they know how much more damage Volandum can deal, and they are able to get that. Blitz misses with the pull as they retreat to the tower, and up at the top of the map, Ezreal's like, hey, there's creeps.
Yeah, it gets in the CS indeed. What do you think about the kind of decision making from Desolana? It's not really just forcing the play at top, just kind of roaming and trying to catch somebody before they actually try to take that top.
I think that is a very good way to play Dominion. I think that is the way to play Dominion, is by getting people unaware, not letting them play their game, sort of dictating the pace of the game yourself, not letting them get into a comfortable position. If they always have that threat of being caught, they're going to group up more. There's going to be a little bit smaller delays when things go on. And maybe a storm brewing down here bottom lane. A lot of champions around here. Blitzcrank hanging around the bush like, oh, look, Poppy! And Blitzcrank retreating very quickly after, because Poppy's not the thing you want to find in tall grass. You want to find like an Entei or a Raikou or something like that. You don't want to find a Poppy.
Poppy is very dangerous and very deadly with that little hammer that she has. We're going to see Nyax going to be coming right in. We're going to have Elalya just come back on. And we're going to see the W go down. Whimsy onto HaIfhearted. HaIfhearted is going to be probably taken down. Nope, the Wukong's here to save the day and going to be ulting down onto all the members. We're going to see vNaK going to be taken down from the Ezreal actually. And the damage just coming down all over on Nyax and Volandum. And it's going to be a double kill for Ezreal. 1 kill for Malphite as well. Yeah,
Elalya and HaIfhearted getting out of that fight very narrowly on hit points, and with another sweeping sort of victory in that, you know, that big clustered team fights that they get into occasionally, they are going to be able to actually completely secure the drill. Look, they got a bunch of creeps over there. Creeps, be careful! Creeps, that's a suicide booth! Don't go in there! No! Little creeps, I'm so sad. Why do they have to go in the suicide booth? Why can't we, like, recycle them and use them for another point or something? It makes me so sad. And they're going to go ahead and they're going to let that point go because they don't need it. That was just to put pressure on. That's all that play was.
And then just added more points to the team of Blind Pick Banditos, and they're doing really well. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if we can make the creeps go, like, in another direction or just go backwards. That'd be cool. Do a little moonwalking, do a little bit of some dancing, but no, they just have to die. So sad. But we're going to see, again, Llama's going to be camping up this bush, going to be right at the shrine. We're going to see if Elaya's going to be picked off. I don't think they want to actually grab that, because that is what Nyx didn't actually really start that up. And that can be taking a little bit of damage over there. And Jjaja's going to be trying to go in. We're going to see Cassiopeia getting grabbed. You're going to get grabbed down. It is Elalya, actually. And we're going to see the ultimate True Shot barrage going down yet again. Jjaja's going to try to get that Unstoppable Will. Going to be getting down onto 2 members of the team of Llamas. And then see Elalya just really wrecking havoc all around. Malphite actually picking up the kill onto Blitzcrank as well. vNaK is going to be taken down from Wukong, though. And we're going to see if Jjaja can get there. Gets cloned, but does not get the actual damage onto the real thing. And we're going to see Aesh and Talith going to try to take up this top lane. What do you think really just happened right there for the team of Llamas?
Well, I was trying to watch, but I need a bigger monitor. I missed like 3 champs on either side as they started to spread out there. Cassiopeia kind of fumbled the ultimate a little bit. Didn't quite get the hits that I think really needed to occur there for that to happen. Just before that fight broke up, you saw Aesh with the Hextech Sweeper drop a shot to reveal a little bit of terrain, so they kind of had an idea of where they weren't, which means through process elimination they had an idea of where they were coming from. And when that fight broke out, I feel like it was just, oh, Elalya getting caught in the middle, facing check in that bush, but it might work out okay. We got the ultimate going down there. Where did Blitzcrank's health go? Maybe it rolled under the couch, we don't know. Elalya backing off, now low on hit points. You got the Hextech Sweeper going off to give that vision. Aesh doing a good job of being able to keep all of the enemies in his team's sights, and Volandum and vNaK getting pushed back to their tower now as Blind Pick groups up to maybe make a move on this.
Yeah, they're going to try to neutralize this point. We're going to see Aesh going to come in. They're not going to try to come in onto Talith. Talith is going to be taking a little bit of damage. Garrison going off as well. We're going to see the Wild Grip go onto Elalya. Elalya's going to try to dig damage. Takes down the Wukong, and Ezreal going to be clearing up the Cassiopeia. No problem indeed. Elalya is doing so well. It's really hard to play that Blitzcrank right now because all you can grab is Elalya. Elalya just doesn't really care, please. He just goes
Elalya is a very scary player. There's a lot of scary players actually. Look at the 2 teams we got. We got Llamas and we got Blind Pick Bandits in this game. Blind Pick Bandits very firmly in control. 481 points to 479. Why you gotta prove me wrong, guys? Guys, I was making a point. But they're in a very commanding lead at this point, and they don't seem like they're gonna be unseated anytime soon.
Yeah, definitely not. I'm gonna go do something really quickly. I did forget something right quick, but it's okay.
I'll call it.
We're going to be getting into it.
Engagement around the speed shrine right here. Get the Clairvoyance going down to reveal things. We got the Hextech Sweeper. Everyone can see what's in those bushes. Good job, Aesh. Cassiopeia hits the backside of people with the ultimate. That's not the way it needed to land for things to be able to work. And the fight moving around the map right now. Nyx A7 taking most of the damage and is going to be the first one to fall here in this engagement. Yes, it is. Elalya, however, taking a lot of damage, taking a lot of CC, is going to get picked off by Cassiopeia's damage. No, not quite. Looks like she's going to get out of there, just narrowly escaping that. HaIfhearted over there going around trying to find her, but she has already recalled. Talith PA, he's over there. He's like, oh, I'm going to be... Nope, never mind. There's a cow. I'm going to go ahead and take a pot shot at it. And vNaK, Nyx, and Volandum all back already in the fight. Maybe some revives there that I didn't quite see. Yeah, it looks like Volandum revived. And now Jjaja getting the bad end of it as all of them group up. Elalya back in the fight, however, throws the ultimate down, takes a bite out of Volandum. Aesh low on hit points, chases up the tower, throws down that Garrison, trying to keep things going and trying to delay as long as possible. Blitz trying to turn around and get that neutral on that point, but he's not contributing to the fight while that's going on. Jjaja gets airborne, gets grabbed, but his manages to get a few steps away to avoid taking any further damage. Nyx being chased by Poppy, and that's not something you want to get chased by. Getting chased by Poppy is almost as bad as getting chased by the police. You just don't want to see that in your rearview mirror. And now HaIfhearted trying to get away from Aesh, but Aesh's got a lot of slow, got some pretty good chase. Going to be following him there, and we got the airborne, we got a little bit of a heal. HaIfhearted is not going to be able to get out of that, I don't think. And...
no, it doesn't look like Aesh is going to grab it.
No, maybe. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, he's going to pick up that kill, no problem indeed. Great job by the team of...
oh my, are you looking at this KDR?
Really turning that around. Yeah, just looking at it right now. For Poppy,
for Ezreal, look at Ezreal. 10-0-14.
Ezreal 10-0-14. Not died yet. Still being that Ezreal. I don't think he was ever focused in any of these fights, and that's why Ezreal is just having a field day right now. While Poppy has been focused just a little bit.
Another thing that I really want to point out about this KDR is look at the bottom lane. 0-0-2, for Jjaja and 0-0-0 for Maokai. Nothing going on down there, but they're securing those lanes and supporting all the fighting at top. Except for when this happens. Aparkhurst has got to defend 1v4, even with a Garrison and ultimate. I don't think he can hold on to that, but he's going to try and delay as long as he can for his teammates to get down there. And there they go, converging onto the fight right now. And Ezreal swings down from the upper part of the map and does a bunch of damage there. We got Elalya there, and Talith, and Aparkhurst, and everyone. It is a party at the quarry. I'm pretty sure that's the quarry, but I might be wrong. And everyone getting taken out there for death to llamas, except for Alistar, who's like, hey, guys, there's a windmill up here. They like, you know, mill grain and stuff at this. Maybe I should take it.
And it looks like it's going to be taken from the top lane, and they're going to be picking up that extra little buff from taking up that objective. But really quickly, can Alistar actually take this down? It looks like
creeps OP! Look at minions go! They got it. It's good.
Not going to be denied. Talith is getting down on Alistar, but cannot get the creeps, and they are going to go suicide, no problem. But we're going to see Malphite actually kind of rotate on the right. We're going to see if they're going to be able to neutralize that point, while HaIfhearted has to CC down and take out all three members of this little tandem of Poppy, Lulu, and Ezreal.
Yeah, Alistar, really beefy, not quite that beefy. Oh, we got a defensive Garrison. Volandum just barely getting the range, trying to delay that a little bit longer. They are able to get the neutral, however. Volandum taking a lot of damage, getting forced out of the fight. First off, vNaK diving in, but there we go. We got the Poppy ultimate down. vNaK taking a lot of damage, and is going to get put down there, leaving just Nyx87 up at the top to try and keep this from getting captured. Is able to kill Talith PA, not able to stop the capture on the point, unfortunately, and Nyx is going to get chased away there. Poppy with the devastating blow and the mana shield now down. The last thing that the Blitzcrank had to defend is not going to quite cut it, and HaIfhearted is going to secure the Boneyard. Yeah, I was right, that was the quarry. Because, wait, no, did I say quarry or Boneyard? Either way, the time is up.
Yeah, I don't think it totally matters just because it is going to be Death to Llamas. You're going to have to call the GGs to blind pick Banditos. Great job by blind pick Banditos. Look
at the wall. You're like, hey, look! I'm on the post-game screen. Victory in favor of blind pick bandits, who were in control a lot of that game. Not a landslide victory on paper, but not on time. 16-minute game. We are going to be going into your round of four. Round of four is next.
Oh yeah, round of